Someone's going Titus and 0.
Where? Oh no. Titus isn't anything. He doesn't do anything.
Can they just hot patch Titus?
Just take him out of the game.
Don't expect to kill much with Titus.
We're good. Yeah, because he was Titus. Statesman used to
Statesman
heal
heals more bursty than Titus.
Don't expect a whole lot from him.
So basically,
A little bit
don't
of a
fight by
teleport.
yourself if you're Titus.
I looked at his abilities. They're not good at all.
He doesn't bring enough offensively, so I wouldn't recommend Titus for this map by any means. Probably not a good choice for Bullmasters.
Okay.
Titus OP. That one heal and then just that.
Just a giant pleb.
I'm gonna main Titus.
Hello everyone. Today we're going to be having a conversation about the greatest master in the game, Titus. Titus is a guy that exists. He, like the meta-topping Vita, Lorraine, and Lilu, is classified as a support. The difference, however, is that unlike other supports, Titus is completely and utterly unusable. He's supposed to be a dedicated healer, but somehow has less healing than Statesman. That's right, fucking Statesman heals more bursty than Titus does. Do you see the problem yet? No? Okay, allow me to elaborate. Titus is the worst thing in anything ever. His offense is worthless. His defense is worthless. His heals are worthless. Why would anyone ever play Titus when they could just play Vita, who is better in every way? His basic attack is a dangling disc that deals 0 damage as impossible to land. Holding it makes a circle around him that apparently heals people. But if you didn't know that, I doubt you could figure it out because of how minuscule the healing is. The survival skill is called Hit Me, because it makes you stand still for a half second and let enemies hit you with whatever they have. Then it teleports you a short distance, which might sound neat until you realize that it can't even go over walls, and it ultimately results in you taking more damage than if you just tried to walk away. Healing Path makes a path that heals allies and gives a slight speed boost. This is the best healing skill that this dedicated healer has, and yet is somehow still wildly inferior to Vita's Spinny Hearts. Bouncy Shot sends forth the Boints Bobble that heals allies and damages enemies, and is the only way that Titus can deal damage. This being said, the damage, like the rest of Titus, is pretty pathetic. This is hollowed ground and is completely and utterly worthless. I would bring Hamstring on Ritlock before I bring this god-awful skill, because if I have to bring a skill that sucks, I'd at least like to use them on a character whose base stats and ult are viable. This makes a circle that makes allies immune to CC, which is cool, except it's really fucking small and only lasts like 2 seconds, so you have to time it perfectly. This nonsense is supposed to be Titus's main heal. It heals for 10% of an ally's max health, which was meant for keeping tanks alive, and which doesn't sound awful until you realize that 10% is actually fucking nothing, and isn't actually going to help anyone in any significant way. Coom becomes invincible and heals himself to like 50%. Ignuma can heal himself to full before dying a second time. Jingtai can just run away from anything. Death Knight heals himself. Statesman heals himself. Cagnazzo is going to kill anything before he needs healing. Maya's a lost cause. Cat has enough CC and constant invulnerability so he doesn't even need it. And everyone else in the game has such a low health pool that 10% isn't going to do fuck all. So why would you ever take this?
One of our only masters that has a percentage heal.
I'm like, it's like a lower cooldown. I don't fucking care, dude. It's bad. His ult is just Unga Bunga run in and die because it requires your team to die for it to be useful. All it does is give them a buff that if they die during, will revive them. But like, what if they know what they're doing and just don't die? Or what if the enemy team isn't fucking Tardo mode and just waits for the buff to run out before killing them and everyone just dies anyway? And then here you are, just having wasted 3 fucking ultimate gauge on nothing. Nodes don't matter since he's gonna die anyway, but bring skill power so that his heals will at least appear visible on the screen and make you a little bit less sad. Healing Path and Bouncy Shot are the only 2 skills that are even usable. Everything else is completely useless. Now, other than Titus' kit being completely unviable, the only real upside Titus has to him is being thick as fuck and being able to throw it back. Yeah, I just said that. Titus can fucking throw that shit back.
Drip to the feet, night ticks on fleet. Fuck with it, fuck me, fuck shorty, fall free. Ain't no killers, I'm just killing all these beats.
Now you know how Titus, and can finally admit to yourself how stupid this kit was next time you boot up everyone's favorite Catholic-backed video game, Jesus Christ FPS. Everyone's favorite Catholic-backed video game, MXM. I'll see you when we die.
The skills completely lack any damaging offense. Titus is a dedicated support capable of losing battle. Don't expect too much from Titus. Titus is a dedicated support capable of his allies' death.